This video was recorded with the Avermedia Live Gamer Portable. Skip it up and that up! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Rich of Review Tech USA, and here is a picture that should not go in the family photo album. Id needs to find the guy that made the Brutal Doom mod, hire him, and remake this mod for the consoles, and hell, even have it as a downloadable game on Steam as an official product, because it's my favorite first-person shooter right now. It's unbelievable. They kept everything that was great about when you incorporate this mod into Doom. It keeps everything that's great about Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, and puts the things that are good, not the crap, but puts the things that are good about modern first-person shooters, adds a shitload of gore, and it just mixes it all together and makes a masterpiece of a game. I mean, the original Doom, the vanilla Doom, I could play it to this day and still enjoy it, but just everything about this mod is incredible. And if John Carmack gets together with Bethesda and says, hey, we should take this mod and make it into an actual game and get it on the consoles and get an official release on the PC, they would make retarded amounts of money. Even if you have an older PC, I mean, it's Doom, you could run this. I cannot recommend this enough. If I remember, which I'm hoping I will, I'll have links below in the description. You're going to see a ton of Brutal Doom footage today. I'm also going to have up some Ghosts and Goblins. God help me, I suck at that game. But I'll have some footage up of it. But please go look. You got to download GZ Doom, and then you have to download Doom WADs, which that's the only legal way really to get them is buying them, but they're so cheap. You could buy Doom on Steam for a couple bucks. Just buy it, take the WAD, put it in the same folder as GZ Doom, and run Brutal Doom. I'll probably make a video on how to actually run Brutal Doom. It's really easy, but if you don't know, it can be kind of a pain in the butt. But once you learn, it takes 20 seconds to do, not even. So please, if you have a PC, even an old one, you could play this, and I can't recommend it enough. Anyway, today's news story, I'll shut up about Brutal Doom. It's that good. First and foremost, I got to give a huge shout out to Jester Smiles Stream. He's a YouTuber. He gave me this awesome, very interesting, very controversial news article. I'll have a link below to his channel in the description, so if you want to check him out, just go down there and click on the link. So supposedly, Microsoft is doing reputation management on Reddit, aka damage control. They are paying people to go on Reddit, and any negative comments, they're having people thumbs them down, and positive comments, they're having like mass people thumbs them up. Like they're just having like 30 people go, if there's a positive comment, they're thumbing it up to make sure people notice it, and the comments that are negative, they're having a whole bunch of people thumb them down. Wonderful, Microsoft. This actually comes from a secret person here named Misty Silver. He or she, I'm going to guess it's a she by the name, works for a firm who does things like this called reputation management. And Misty Silver was at Microsoft's office and noticed something. This is what he or she had to say. I noticed he, an employee, was mass downvoting a ton of posts and comments. This is on Reddit. And he kept switching to other tabs to make posts and comments of his own. I couldn't make out exactly what he was posting, but I presumed he was doing RM, reputation management, aka damage control, like I said before, and asked my boss about it later. According to my boss, MS, Microsoft, have just brought in huge sweep of SMM managers to handle reputation management for the Xbox One. I gotta keep it real with you. If Microsoft is going to this level to do damage control, you know that the Xbox One conference or reveal was a disaster. There are still people not defending Microsoft directly, but they're saying that, oh, gamers are so sensitive. The consumer that would be interested in the Xbox they're being too critical. What are they doing? Give it a chance. They're still E3. Come on. I've never seen ever, and I know I've said this before, but This is why they're doing it. Such a negative reaction to a piece of hardware. I've never seen it. I've never seen a console released by either of the big three that had this kind of anger towards it. I mean, have you? Have you ever seen even when there was negative things about other consoles that were revealed, yeah, people were concerned or had questions, but they didn't freak out like this. That conference was so piss poor all around. All right. I don't want to hear they just, you don't get it. They had to get the boring stuff out of the way first. They should have had other things that would have appealed to people. Who did they think was going to watch that conference? The first people that were going to watch that conference. That was their hardcore audience. It wasn't the moms and the soccer moms that want to watch reality shows on the fucking Xbox One. They don't give a shit. They're barely going to give a shit about it when the thing's released. They're going to buy it like as a passing thing. It's like, oh, my husband wants an Xbox One, so all right, I'll go to Best Buy and get one. They're not going to sit there and watch a fucking conference, you tools. It was the people who were the gamers, your core audience, that was going to watch it, and you showed nothing that appealed to them. And all that happened was, not only did you show that the thing was a giant fucking cable box, which I know it's more than that, but that's all you really showed off, minus fucking Call of Duty and that other game. And on top of it, too, you have all the negative press going around about it. And you revealed what's really going down with the used games and everything, and it's pretty bad news generally all around. I don't know, man. In general, I'm very concerned about the industry as a whole. I really am. This upcoming generation is going to be a mess, man. It's going to be a mess, and this is proof of it. DRM, used game fees. What is the difference between these consoles and a computer? What's the difference? If I have to have all this DRM and the games are attached to accounts, I mean, Steam I love because Steam for DRM is pretty damn flexible, okay? But if I don't have that, like I said in another video, if I don't have that social aspect where I could take the disc to a friend's, do all those things, which I know you can, but there's still weird things going on with it. It's not straightforward. I might as well just game on PC because you're offering nothing except the fact that it's going to be a gimped gaming PC that appeals to me. Oh, man. But don't worry, just damage control on Reddit. That'll save the Xbox One. What a joke. What an absolute joke. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing off. If you have an interesting news story you would like me to discuss, private message me with a link via YouTube, and if I use your news article, I will give you a shout out in the video and feature your YouTube channel in the description. Have a good one.